I have just discovered that how to build a house in Minecraft is a very popular search. So, I can help with that. I know how to build houses really good. Anyways, let's get started. First off, what you're going to want to do, don't mind that. First off, what you're going to want to do is pick your wood type. I picked oak wood. Next, pick two stone types for your roof. I forgot what that is. Deep slate tile stairs and tough brick stairs. Next, we're gonna pick our house shape. I picked something I like to call courtyard style, essentially meaning there's a small courtyard in the middle. Next, you build the frame of your house. I built mine like this with underground floors, so there's less on the top. Next, what you do is hold on, I gotta do something. Right, there we go. I wanted to do this so I can actually get my courtyard thing here. Now what we're gonna do is build this up like this. That is our middle area. Now I know it looks cramped, but that's why every part but the middle is going to be broken. Every part underneath the main area is going to be broken. I'm just going to use commands for that and cut to it. Now we got all that fixed. Okay, now what you do is fill in your frame, which is probably the hardest part of the whole thing. And that's what we're going to do though, we're going to fill in the frame. I'm simply just giving tips. The tips are actually going to start soon. The first tip is build a frame. Always build a frame. Just use the same block you're building with so you don't have to remove it later. That though, after you fill in your floors, before you fill in your oh yeah, I forgot about this. After you fill in your floors, before you fill in your walls, what you're going to do is add trim to the corners. These are going to act as roof supports. There, these are going to act as roof supports. Now, first find where you want to put your entrance. I think I want to put my entrance right, I don't know, right here. I'm going to put my entrance right here. Once you figured out where to put your entrance, fill in all your walls. Look at that, just like art, sometimes your mistakes make it better. Yeah, that was corny, but at least it's true, because, yeah. Oh, I messed up in the doors. Yeah, at least it's true. Alright, now let me finish. Alright, once you're finished filling in your frame, look, once you're finished filling in all of your frame, every floor, or whatever, even if you're doing one floor, once you finished filling in the whole thing, oh, come on, man, this thing. Alright, then make sure you have, as I said before, make sure you have your little trim here. You can do what I did here by accident if you want. Make sure you have your entryway planned out. One big tip, symmetry is most of the time your enemy. Don't make everything symmetrical. In cases like measurements, obviously make it symmetrical. But as far as placement, like here, don't make it symmetrical. Don't. Alright, make sure you find a good place for your windows and use little stair blocks to plan it out. You're going to use this as some sort of trim. Trim is key. There, look at that. Don't that look good? Now, you know what, I'm actually going to extend it out a bit. No. Okay, there. Now, I'm going to do that on all sides. Next, once you have your windows, try to do all the little details you want to your house before you start on the rest. Do all the little details you want. I'm gonna add a little more trim here. There. Once you have all those little details done, next, what you want to do is, wait. There, once you have all your little details done, next what you want to do is lighting. Find how you're gonna, wow. Sounded like I was trying to call a cat. Okay. Next what you want to do is lighting. Find where you're putting your lighting and put it down. I thought that something like this would be nice. Oh, another tip, always use lanterns. Don't use torches. They look ugly. There, we got a little bit of lighting. I'm going to put one right here. Perfect. Alright, now what we're going to do here... Alright, so I can't do this. There's not enough room. Alright, once you're done with light... Dude, I can't finish a sentence. As I was saying, there's no evidence. That didn't work out. Well, as I was saying, once you're done with lighting, move on to the roof. You can really just do this in any step you want. I'm just here giving tips. You clicked on the video because you wanted tips. Alright, next pick your roof type. Do you want it rounded? Do you want it... Which way do you want it facing? I'm gonna have it facing this way. There we go. Once you have all of that done, see, what you gotta do is little overhang here and some trim with the stairs. Like I said before, trim is key. And because I did the right measurement, I didn't even mean to, but I managed to get a perfect roof. Next, fill up your space here. Make sure to still leave that gap. There, once you've filled that in, what you want to do is you're gonna, once again, get back to details. I am thinking putting something like this right here. So, yeah, wait, I can't say this until I've actually shown what I'm doing. A big window right here. Then, since it's up off the ground, what you're gonna do is you're gonna... Why can't I? So let me fix it because it's off center. There we go. Big roof in the center. Is there hold on, is there tinted panes? There is not. If the inside of your house looks ugly from the view of your window, simply do a darker glass. I mean, it don't help much, but it helps a little bit, and I actually think that looks a lot better. Alright, now what you want to do is come over here, and once again, details. These little details here are what counts. Alright, see, sometimes if it does look bad, then use symmetry. Like in this example, symmetry is key. Alright, there we go, but something's in my way. Let me fix that. Something was in my view. There we go. Once again, something else in my view. Okay, once you've done that, now you can come inside and do the little details. You finished your little details. Interior is actually an entirely different video. I was just teaching you how to build a good house. Now, once again, back to lighting. Place your little bits of lighting here, and there you go. Oops, gotta fix something. See, as you're building it, go around and fix whatever needs to be fixed. Don't put anything off. There, look. That looks a whole lot better. But this is ugly. So, what are we gonna do? Of course, we're gonna add another window. There, added another window, and look at that. Looks a whole lot better. There, and there's a house. As far as exterior is concerned, that is more of that's a whole different video. Now just go around your just go around your house, make sure everything's to your satisfaction, and before you start interior and actual exterior, like your little yard, just go around, make sure everything's perfect. And once you're done, well, there you go. There's your house. Look, sometimes some mistakes or accidental things or things you didn't intend can look good. Because look at that view. A lot of trees, but look, ocean view. This, perfect. And the gray fits perfectly. There. Oh, yeah, and one thing, yes, I'm using mods. I think it's pretty obvious from some of this that I am definitely using mods, but none of the blocks I've used to build with are modded. Everything here is vanilla, as you could probably tell. The armor isn't though. The armor is modded. This mod I have another video on my channel. Go watch it. I don't have any of this armor on in the video, but you know what I mean. Anyways, if you like this house, you can copy it, or if you want to just take tips from it, then do that too. Let's recount some of the tips. Always use trim. Windows are important, but use trim on that too. Make sure to add trim on your roof and let it stick out a little bit. Lighting is important. Bad lighting leads to a bad looking house. And never feel discouraged to use carpet. Carpet looks nice. And look at that. Anyways, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm bad at outros and making these videos in general, but I would hope that you at least took some good inspiration from this. Thanks for watching and subscribe.